Bitcoin is weighing in at about $68,121. And it's been trading sideways for well over a month, going on to 2 months now, as we can see here. Perhaps most interestingly is the fact that based on this volume profile here, we can see that the volume area low is also the area of resistance. This is backed up with this as an area of supply, as we can see with these red lines here. Now the green lines, tell us that it's an area of demand. Nevertheless, there is some serious buying going on, this accumulation. How do we know? We know that by looking at the cumulative volume delta. And this has several colors, as you can see here, of histograms. I'm just going to go through this very quickly. The gray histograms here tell us that the consensus buyers and sellers. Now it doesn't matter whether they're buying or selling. If it's consensus, you see the gray going either up or down. The green histograms, that indicates the perp traders, while the red indicates the spot traders. But overall, if we look at this just at a glance, you can see that there's been more buying than selling, and the selling has been quite small. Now some will tell you that there are whales accumulating and everything. I mean, if you look at the on-chain activity. But I noticed that in some areas, some on-chain activity, they don't agree with one another. But I think that's a separate video. But what I've decided to do, and particularly if you watch the last set of videos I've made, is to go straight here to the liquidation heat map. And if you look at a glance, one can see that this area here, there seems to be a lot more liquidation area in the long side than in the short side. Now, looking at the current move of Bitcoin, it's kind of gone up and stalled a little bit here. But I won't be surprised if it goes up to about 68,851. Takes out this area. There's quite a bit of liquidity there. You can see it's 24.57 million. And even here, you got about 35.37 million. So I will not be surprised if the price is pushed up to this area, takes out this liquidity here, and then comes all the way down to about 66,000 to take out the liquidity down here, including this area, maybe about 65,700, something like that. And watching this area, watching the heat maps quite closely, one will find that Bitcoin has been following that path. In other words, the path of what I call the path of the heat maps. I suggest you study this and take your positions accordingly. Anyway, that's me. So keep your eyes and ears open and your trading sharp. Have a good one.